Hello everyone, welcome back to the KMTRADERS channel. So we're taking a look into EURUSD. So as we can see from last week, we've had this huge sell-off into the market, and now that's great. We were looking at 1.195 as a target, so we see price coming to this low now. So what I'm looking out for in this week is a potential retracement at some point. So we could see price come up into these levels here. I'm not exactly sure what level it will come to, but for now all we can say is we're expecting a retracement at some point so that we can get a continuation lower. So ideally, price can enter any of these between any of price action right now to this high here. So as long as we stay below this level, so roughly at 1.225, we should be capable of pushing lower in price. So it could look something like this. And essentially what we will be targeting is this next zone or supply of demand. So what I mean by this reversal point here doesn't exactly mean that price is going to come all the way up to this point. Essentially what I mean is price can make a turning point at some point within this area, so within this low to this high. So I hope you understand that, and I think most of you do understand the concept of low lows and low highs, etc. But again, all I'm looking for is a retracement. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because if we take a look at the RSI, just as an indicator, not taking a lot of it into consideration, but we can see that we're technically oversold. So we just need to form some sort of divergence before we get that shift up. So with that, we could start to see a bit of a little push to the downside before we get that move to the upside. So it's something just to consider if you want to take the counter trade. So that being the a buy option into the retracement before we get the lower push to the downside. So ultimately what we could be looking out for the first target, if we do get that push lower, is to take out that new low that will form before the shift high. So I know I'm talking in quite in the future sort of sense, but it's something that you could look for if this does happen. So I hope this kind of makes sense, that if price does make a new structure low and then the shift happens to the upside, and then price starts to come up, and then if you do take that sell-off opportunity, you could be looking to target that new former low. So I hope that kind of makes sense. But yeah, ideally I'm looking to target somewhere between 1.6. I'm not saying it will definitely come into 1.16, but it's this area needs to be filled, and I feel like the price can make a bit more of a stronger run to the downside. But obviously this is in futuristic terms speaking, so like I said, we'll always take it one step at a time. So for now, I will be focusing on there is a potential move to the upside, and then there's also a potential move to the downside. So I guess that's something that you can just focus on for this week, and then coming back to next week, we'll discuss what's happened, and I'll give you a bit more of an insight of what I think. So that'll be all from us. If you are new to this channel, we do have a trading group that you can join. That link is in the description. Again, if you do have any other questions, I'm more than happy to answer. Leave them in the comment section below, or you can reach out to me through my Instagram. So that'll be all from us. Thank you very much for listening, guys, and see you all in our next video.